Sleep diary is an acknowledged psychotherapeutic tool in the area of sleep disorders. Its purpose is data collection and self-observation. It is used because it's cheap, simple, and easy to use. Why you need it? Well, the first reason is the time aspect. Today, we're all used to getting everything almost immediately. Well, generally, this is not the case with sleep-related issues, especially the ones that originated from psychological or behavioral causes. Environmental causes, they can be removed almost instantaneously once you resolve them, but behavioral change is more difficult and takes time. Psychological part, so meaning the thoughts we ruminate and the beliefs we hold, those are much more resilient. Don't worry though, this course is not a year-long therapy, but also do not expect that you will achieve everything in one day or one week. One reason is that there are many areas to cover and potentially improve. And the second reason are the interfering influences already mentioned in the previous section. So how do we counter these influencing factors? By extending the observational period. What does that mean? Let me give you an example. A very common lifestyle is that for the first few days of the week, one focuses more on the work, spending majority of time and energy there. Towards the end of the week, there is a gradual shift towards more social or other kind of activities. Then there are also irregular events happening all the time. Now, if we were to try a new method that would help you sleep better and aim to measure its effectiveness, of course, when would be the optimal time? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday? Do you see the problem? So the best way to reduce the influence of such fluctuations is that we introduce it and observe its effectiveness, or if the implemented change is working for you based on the results from several days. With this, we also come to the second reason why you need sleep diary. This is what we want and what we can influence are not the same thing. What does that mean? Well, you need to understand one thing with sleep. Sleep is a second-order consequence. This means that you cannot influence it directly, but only indirectly, through factors that do influence it. To not overcomplicate the matter, I can provide you with the following analogy here. Look at sleep as if it were a garden or a field. You cannot force crops or flowers to grow, but the more optimal conditions you make, the faster they will grow and the more they will flourish. The same is with sleep. One more tip, the downside of sleep diary could be seen in subjectivity. You can upgrade your sleep tracking with some of the gadgets available on the market, but be careful since majority of them are really not that reliable. The reason is that they measure sleep based on movement, temperature, and pulse, but the reliable manner would be to observe brain activity. Currently, there are no commercially available solutions on the market that would be sufficiently reliable, but this may change in the future. Mind though that you do not need these gadgets. A sleep diary is sufficiently reliable to improve your sleep and remove insomnia.